I've been asked for help on this question from Mathswatch, so I'm just going to go through a model answer for you. So I'm going to begin by writing down the groups of weight that we can see along the bottom and the width of each group. Okay, so the first group we've got from 6 to 10. So a weight between 6 and 10 grams. And hopefully you can see a width from 6 to 10 is 4. Another word for that would be the range. The range from 6 to 10 is 4. If I move on from there, I've got 10 to 12. That's a narrower bar. 10 to 12 is just 2 in width. Then we've got 12 to 14. Again, that's a width of 2. Then I've got this small one, 14 to 15, is just a width of 1. Then I've got 15 to 16, another width of 1. And then that last one that we've got, 16 to 20, that's wider, that's a width of 4. Okay, now I know that the frequency of each bar comes from its area. And in order to work out the area, I'll need the width. I'll also need the height of each bar. And the problem with this is that we don't know what the heights are because there's no labels up the side. Okay, so what I'm going to do as an assumption, just to start me off, is I'm just going to assume that each notch up the side is worth 1. And so the first bar, the one that we've labelled with pink, the first bar has a height of 3 because it just goes up 3. Okay, and then I'll work from there. So the 10 to 12 bar that comes up to there, that'll be a height of 8. Then the next one, that'll be a height of 11. And then we've got 23, a height of 19. And finally just a height of 2 on that bottom one. Okay, so they're just assumptions, but we're going to use them for now and we're going to work out the area. So the area of the first bar, 4 times 3, is 12. So we're saying that this area is 12. Okay, and we may have to revisit it because we've only assumed our heights. Next one, the area will be 16. 22, 23, 19 and 8. Okay, now if I add all of those up, this is supposed to be the number of mice in each section. That'll give me a total of 100 mice. Okay, but we can see up here, we're supposed to be getting a total of 1,000 mice. So think about how we could turn 100 into 1,000, and hopefully you'll realise we need 10 times as many mice. We need to times all of these numbers by 10. Okay, now the widths are set. We know the widths are right, but the heights were only an assumption. So I'm going to multiply all my heights now by 10. So in the first section, instead of having a height of 3, we're going to have a height of 30. We're just going to say that each of these little notches has a value of 10 instead of 1, because we were only guessing that it was 1. We now know it must be 10 each. So instead of 8, the second height is 80, 110, 230, 190 and 20, which would make all of my answers 10 times as big, which would make my total 10 times as big. Knowing all of that, I've now got my answer. The number of mice with birth weights below 10, 120 mice.